Now you can take that message off your thingy. Okay, Debbie has the very first day, which is the first day of hope. Let me get myself out of this. The screen is so small that, there we go. Okay, wave at me when you're ready, Debbie. Here we go. Face only. Debbie, are you going to dance with your glasses on? Final thing. Oops.
Forgot to take them off. Darn.
Okay, take them off now. We're going to do it again now, and you can incorporate that into the whole thing. I just want to be sure I have some footage that's the same way it will be when you do the final thing.
Yeah, if it's coming through, for sure.
Let me. Okay. Okay, here we go. Whole body and your face. Okay. Anyone wishing to comment, please turn your microphone on.
I wasn't able to see, Debbie, I wasn't able to see your face close up because you were standing kind of maybe far away, or maybe it's just my iPad.
No, I think that's true. It was, your face was in darkness. Yeah.
Yeah, but your body movements, your arms were lovely. The way you used your upper body, and the whole body was lovely.
Yeah, it's a beautiful dance, but this is really interesting because I can see Debbie was the pioneer in this. I can see you struggling to think about how your face changes in order to dance. In order to dance, it has to move. And that's foreign to the way we were, most of us trained in ballet to dance. Someone else?
I had difficulty seeing the face as well, but in terms of the body movements, I really liked the second version of the body movements because I saw so much more of the light, which for me represented hope. The first one, yeah, so I love the fact that the light is moving around, but it's visible to the viewer.
Good point. Anyone else?
Debbie, I don't know why, but it jumped into my head that it made me think of reverence at the end of a ballet class, that you're gracefully saying thank you. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Yeah, the hope you embody is really wonderful. All right, my dear. I would encourage you guys to think about facial expressions, changing facial expressions to underline not just your thoughts, but your feelings. If you remember Stephen, he does that every time he dances. His face changes radically. I'm not suggesting that everybody should do as much as he's doing, but feel free to express yourself with your face as well as your body, whether it's internal expression or something aimed at the outside. Nice work. Okay.
you.
The second day of hope is Pat Fisher. And I'm trying to find it, Pat. Here we go. Let me know when you're ready. First time through facial expressions only. Second time through everything you want to put into it. Wow. Okay. Once again, this time body and face all together. Here we go. Wow. Comments, please.
Even though it was small on my screen, her facial expressions really seemed to emanate from her.
I thought so too. I thought so too. Pat actually is one of the people who uses her face more than many of us, but this was much stronger.
You could really see that projection.
Yeah. Someone else?
I saw clearly the change in expression, the the caution and then the delight and the hope, the end. But I noticed that when you were doing it with the full body, you had your face focus like up. So I was kind of seeing more of your chin than I saw the delight on your face when you were facing me, and that was good. But I would have liked to see it in the full body one as well. And I knew it was there because I'd seen it before, but the angle for me didn't show it as much as it could have been shown.
Certainly, I think your narrative got stronger in these ones. It was a clear narrative, it had a clear shape and a clear journey even last time. But that became a lot more pronounced this time. It's a very lovely opening. Anyone else?
Yeah, I saw saw your change, and I wasn't sure. When you just used your face the first time, I thought maybe you were sad. And then you were finding hope. And then when you did it full body with the face, I thought maybe it wasn't sadness. I'm not sure. But but yeah, I kind of agree with what Jennifer was saying about the at the very end. It's such a gorgeous, triumphant gesture at the very end. But yeah, I would like to see your face just a little bit more, to see that great smile that you have.
Yeah, Pat, correct me if I'm wrong, but you went from not hope to hope in this narrative. That's the journey. Yeah. And what a marvelous thing it was when hope filled you. It's a journey we could all make. It would be nice. Nice job. All right. Unless somebody else has something they want to put in, we'll go ahead to Terry, who has the 6th day of hope. The reason there are missing pieces for those of you who haven't been here is that those were done by the people in January. So it looks like we're skipping through the Advent. We are, because the people in January have already recorded theirs. Okay, Miss Terry, you ready?
I just want to say that my apartment is freezing. I don't have heat, so
Oh
it's
my
a
goodness.
little stiff.
What?
No heat, and I had to complain to 311. So it's 62 in my bedroom, and in here it's about 64.
Oh my goodness.
So-
Oh, folks, Nancy is here.
Oh, so
Believe it or not.
Yay.
Yeah, she said she was going to come and watch. So, Nancy, welcome. How amazing you are to bounce back from that the way you did. Okay, Terry, the first time through, then you will be dancing with your face. And the second time through, hi, Nancy. You want to turn your camera off for now and Terry will do her dance? We're so glad you're here. Okay, Terry is 6. Terry, tell me if I play the wrong music, okay? I'm really fumbling around here. Here we go. Nice. Love the end of that. Okay, now full body and face. Ready? Here we go. Such a nice ending. Comments, please.
That last note is so hard to remember it's there.
Yeah, but it is such an addition to it. The composer, who's a very famous, very young jazz musician, actually played that. With the other things, he's got other people playing, but the piano stuff is him. Okay, comments, my friends?
Terry,
Curious, who's the jazz musician? I'm just curious.
Abu. He's the same guy who did the music for us for the Doors.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now he's gotten so famous, I doubt we'll ever be able to commission him for anything
Yeah.
again, but it was great.
I love the way you moved your body. Along with the facial expression, you made it really come alive, three-dimensional. It was great.
Thank you.
For me, it was a wow.
Yeah, it was a wow for me, by the way, too. That was very, very strong. Anyone else?
I just
think
wanted
that
to add,
it's- Oh,
Take your time.
go ahead.
I think that it's wonderful that you get so much expression out of it by sitting and not standing and moving.
Mhm. The delight that that I saw in your face as you turned around was even in the one where you were using your body and your face was incredible. And I'm noticing that your background is evolving as you go. And I love the light in the on the maroon background. Yeah. And so thanks.
Yeah, nice work.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it, Terry. And yeah, I'm thinking that maybe that temperature is good for you.
Oh, no, let's not do that.
When your finger lights are strangling your fingers,
Well, they might be warming you too.
I guess.
Very, very nice work. Yeah, thank you.
very nice. Yes, Terry, I was just gonna say beautiful. Your facial expressions they just go so nicely with your movements, and you just seem to be sparkling tonight for some reason.
I'm freezing.
Maybe that's it. I don't know, but you're sparkling.
I don't think
Around the
that's
room.
it, but I do think you are. And I think being given the opportunity to use your face really, really works. It also makes your emotions more whole in a way, because that's what you're used to expressing yourself with. Very nice, very, very nice. I think you'll be happy when you look at the video.
Thank you. I put a picture of my husband and myself when we got married on the wall here.
That's wonderful. After the conversation last time, I'm delighted that you did that.
It helps.
Yeah, everything comes together. For those of you who weren't here last time, we were talking about dancing for someone. And obviously Terry was dancing for her husband too. Nice job. All right, we're going to shift to peace. And Sheila has the second day of peace. Is Sheila here? Yeah, she is. There you are. Hey, this is emphasis on the face. Here we go. Nice ending. Okay, taking it now from the beginning. Give me 1 second, Sheila. Okay, this is whole body and face. Here we go. Now, come on. Great. Comments, please.
Just so beautiful how you used your entire body and you're bending, you're folding. Very nice. I was so impressed.
Someone else?
I really like the way the orb spotlighted your face. You could just really, yeah, I don't know, it just spotlighted your face really well with all the movements, and it was lovely.
Any other comments?
Yeah, I think I could see, Sheila, that you were, that the movement and your facial expressions seem to be, like more coordinated or stronger, that one fed into the other, reinforced each other. That's what it was.
Yeah, more integrated it was. Cool. Anyone else? Okay, could we have Renee now for the 6th day of peace? Wave to me when you're ready, okay? First one is just your face. And do you have your lights? Your finger lights? Okay. Good. All right, let's see if this will play correctly. Wave at me if I've screwed it up, okay? Come on. Nice dance, but you did the second one with the full body.
Yeah.
Let's do
yeah.
the first one with just the face.
Thing. I was gonna say the same thing. I didn't see a facial.
No, but Renee has one of the most animated faces I've ever seen. So I would really like to get the face one in. You can use your lights to illuminate your face, but let your facial expressions take you through the dance, okay? Here we go, I think. No, wrong one. Ah! Sorry. Oh, I will be so happy to get my. There we go. That was even better dance, but I still don't have your face. Renee? Hold your finger lights up so I can see your face. Okay, now. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. I know, I mean, there were, the beginning of expressions crept in several times and then you stopped them. But I would really love to have all that animation plus the full body dance. So if you will work with that a little bit, because you have a beautiful face, you have amazing planes in your cheekbones and so on. Use it. I love it. Comments on the dance, because the dance was great.
I thought I was finding myself leaning towards my screen to watch. I felt like she invited me into the dance. I wanted to dance with her. So in my
That's
cool
great.
apartment.
Someone else?
Yeah, I loved the way you bowed and kind of inviting us, and then the different levels that you used, and it's the music is quite animated itself. So the moving slowly, I don't know, I'm wondering, is that a challenge?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was very hard. I had to really break it down so you got one step sort of a measure.
Yeah. And having a musical background really helps. But if you think of yourself as counterpoint, rather than responding to the music, if you think of yourself as another voice, as if you were a Bach fugue, then there's no problem at all. You just float over the music. Renee is working with us for the first time. So I threw this very sprightly piece of music and said, dance slowly. Poor thing. But you're doing very well. And I think, given your musical background and your knowledge, if you think of yourself as one of the voices, maybe one of the lower voices in a contrapuntal piece of music, it all falls into place. And there will be a click when it does. It's a very, very nice dance. I can see where you can go with it. And we have plenty of time for that to happen. It's really, really a very hopeful dance. Even though you're not dancing hope, peace is certainly hope brought to its ultimate. Anybody else want to point anything out? Play with the light a little bit, Renee, so that you can always have a Zoom session of your own and mess around with the lighting. But I would like to see more of your face when you dance, and you can do that with your fingers. I don't know if I mentioned that you can have the finger lights on the inside of your hands or the outside.
I
If you
had them on both. I
Yeah,
had one hand on the inside, one hand on the outside.
brilliant. So you can control it, but it takes time and experimentation to get it to work. And it's different in every space. So your particular space will have qualities the others don't. Anybody want to add anything before we go on? Okie dokie. We're going on to Joy now and Jennifer. And let me see if I can't get this thing to work. Okay, Jennifer is the third day of Joy. Renee, you need to turn your camera off. Yeah. Okay, wave to me when you're ready.
I'm wondering if I can, if I go back to where I will actually be doing it from, you can see enough of my face here, right?
Yeah, we'll see your face there. It's okay. You don't have to alter it in order to be close to the camera. Okay, let me make sure I'm getting the right stuff. Here we go. Oops, okay. What did I do? Is it the right music? Yes, it is. Right, okay, good. Okay, here we go. Nice use of breath. Comments, please.
I think Jennifer always has such beautiful facial expressions. It's
Yeah,
just
she uses her face always. This
speak with
was
her face always.
Yeah, beautiful.
Do I not have to do the whole
Yeah,
body?
you do. I just wanted a quick, well, I tried to fump around and get this thing to work again.
Jennifer, I see a lot of the ceiling. I want to see more of you.
When I stand up, I think you will.
Oh,
Okay, we'll go ahead and do the full body and then we will see all of Jennifer. Yep. Comments?
I felt Jennifer was almost like a bouncing ball filled with joy and energy.
Yes.
I think she really captured the essence of the music.
I couldn't help but smile as I watched you. It was really, you really got the feeling from your face and your movements. Also, you now have your background really like in this kind of rosy color, pinky color. It looks great. You know, I think it's so works with your the red and that you're wearing and everything. It's really good.
And she walks this very delicate line between me going, Jennifer, you've got to slow down, and me not being able to do that. You still keep the Buto tension and you're right at the edge. It's just fine, but don't go any further, okay?
Okay. Actually, the image is a bird or some animal that was caged and then suddenly finds that it's free. And
Yes.
so the idea is the first moments of freedom after being captured, and that's the idea that I have in my mind is
It's a great and powerful one, and it works really well. Yeah, full body, wonderful facial expressions. The lighting looks great, and you're in the frame.
I had a completely different experience, not of a bird, but I thought she's an ocean wave, or you're in a boat because you were going there's such a cyclic kind of movement there. It was so beautiful. It was just so graceful. I loved it.
The nice thing about this sort of dance is that it reaches down into a place that everyone translates on their own, but they're all reaching into the same place to start themselves. Very, very nice work. All right. Let's have Gina, who's on the 5th day of joy. And Gina, give me a second. Okay. Ready? Face emphasize this time. Here we go. Yes. Okay, let's do it again with full body and face. Okay. Comments, please.
The dance was beautiful and the light was amazing.
Good
Just-
comment.
Really worked.
Someone else?
I agree. The shapes, the movements, the face, getting more and more joyful. And there was something about the way your finger lights created these shapes almost like Christmas ornaments or something. They were really, it was beautiful. Yeah.
It felt like her face came more alive when she was doing movement and face.
Mhm.
Yeah. I love the way that you use your arms to give the sense, like the shoulders and the arms. Not many people have that much movement up there, but you obviously do, and it feels from my perspective, you know, I mean, like you're encompassing the joy. You're like, oh, you're bursting with the joy. And it sort of comes like from the heart or from the chest or wherever. I like that movement.
Me too. I want to remind you all that expansion can be done very slowly. And as long as you have that centered tension in your body, you never lose it. Someone commented the last time we were rehearsing in St. Paul's and people were standing around watching. They can't take their eyes off it if you are keeping the current of energy going deep in your body. No matter how slowly you are moving, they're moving with you. It's really an exciting thing to see. And Gina uses her breath to get in that place. Yeah, nice work.
I was just about to say that you could see the depth of the breath and then the reaching out. It was just so amazing. You come from such a great, probably painful in a way, maybe, but it comes from such a depth that it comes out and just reaches out beyond your fingers, beyond the screen. So
Yeah, there is some pain in this because you are almost cracking your physical body with the force inside. And Gina is very good at embodying that. Yeah. Good work. All right, we're going to move on to love now. And the second day of love is Elizabeth. This is your face now. We're going to focus on your facial expressions. Okay, here we go. Full body this time. Get the music back up. Here we go. Comments, please.
Thought it was very tender. I felt a tenderness and little bit of melancholy, and also joy. So all those things. And I find Elizabeth's face to be very expressive always.
Yeah, me too. Someone else? Pretty much said it all. It's extremely powerful because of the deep tenderness. It takes courage to open your heart that completely in a dance. and you do it. And it's a wonderful gift to the people who see it. An amazing gift. Yeah, really, really nice. All right.
Elizabeth, I love the way you use the lights. I don't know whether you meant to have your lights like a mask, but it changed throughout the whole piece, and then at the end it was so filled with love and happy. I just loved it. So I love the way you use your lights.
Thank you very, very much. Is that, now who's this? Terry? Yeah.
Terry, yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Were you intending for it to be like, like we wear a mask and then the mask is
Yes,
revealed, and
like
then
like the
smile.
lotus flower opening up.
And then underneath was the smile. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, wow. Something's opening up. I'm seeing something. It's revealing.
It's wonderful for you as well as for us. You glow. It's
You said
right.
I glow or grow?
Glow. You grow also, but you certainly glow in this one.
Yeah.
All right, my loves, let's have Barbara for the very last one. This is the 5th day of love. Okay. Elizabeth, can you turn your camera off? No worries. We're there. Ready? Face now. Okay, Barbara, let's take it from the top, full body and face. Okay. Barbara, with this dance, it seems to me your mother has become the child. Yeah, for those who
Yeah.
don't know, this is Barbara's dance for her mother, with whom she was very deeply tied, and she lost her recently. So this is developed from an I love you to I care for you. It's really, really, really very moving.
Thank you.
Someone else?
Actually, I was going to say the same thing, not as completely, but maternal love and holding like I guess the eternal mother, Mother Earth or whatever, holding the love close to her heart. And that came through really, really strongly. And you know what I mean? It was a gentle love, you know what I mean? The smiles, the movement of the body, everything was gentle, but really close to the heart.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Someone else?
There was a lovely, strong moment of open heart, expansion, big encompassing movement, and then something very Madonna-like quality to just the presentation, I guess you could say. Thank you.
The reaching out and the gathering in, Barbara, it was just lovely to see you just move out, like just open your heart out with your whole body. It was lovely.
Thank you. It's strange because I was so focused on trying to remember to keep my face mobile, and I didn't feel as connected to the dance, I don't think, as I have over the last couple rehearsals. So I'm glad to hear that it had a good look to it, because I almost wasn't even sure what I was doing. I was so much like, what is my face doing? It's odd. So,
Yeah.
but
Barbara,
something.
we're,
Who's speaking? Please finish.
oh, me? Oh, yeah. I was just curious. Are you an only child? Were you an only child?
No, but I'm the youngest, and I spent a
Uh,
lot of time with my mother during the end. And I, if I may, I know we're running over though, just for a second, that I also try to keep in mind actually, like Mary, like with Jesus a little bit too. It's like kind of for both. There's sort of, so there definitely is like that maternal thing as well. So as we, anyway.
Yeah, that
Thank
Madonna
you.
quality really came through also. And that's an eternal love situation, and one that doesn't often get expressed. The funny thing is, Barbara, when you're talking about it, your face is so mobile. So you're with great ability saying, I didn't know what to do with my face. Somehow we
Yeah.
cut dance off from what we do in speech. And I'm just trying to restore that connection. Could you all turn your cameras on now? Everybody's gone. We can see each other. Just briefly.
I just want to say one thing about Barbara, that I felt that same thing that I felt when you have to use your face only, or try to, in the first piece. But when you did your whole body movement, it was so multidimensional and so soft and so beautiful. I just wanted to share that with you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah. Take a look at the video. The video will tell you a lot. I just want to point one thing out to you. Many of you are now teetering right on the edge of Butoh, and you cannot believe that I'm not going to say anything. Please keep the slow, intense movement going. Don't become response to the music. The music does this. You do what you do. The music is under you. Also, that applies to facial expressions. You can change slowly. One of the most powerful things I ever saw was, I think it was in The Doors. Jennifer Albajar was dancing with us, and she did this.
What did she do?
Watch.
I can't see. Wait a minute.
Okay, you're on a small device. She
Yeah.
had her eyes closed. We were all masked, but she had her eyes closed and she opened them very slowly in Buto. And it was one of the most powerful things I've ever seen. I watched people watch it and they went, oh.
She did this.
She slowly opened her eyes, not using her hands or anything. She had her eyes shut on the camera. And she slowly opened them and then focused on whoever was looking at her. And it was I can't do what she did. It was one of the most powerful awakenings I've ever seen. So
Which
you
which
can do
quality
that.
did she do? Did she do death or?
I don't remember which thing it was. It was just that particular act was so strong that I looked at it about 10 times on the video to just see, how did she do that? So you can do that same impactful kind of Buto move with your face. We just don't cultivate it. It's another weapon in your arsenal of opening up the heart and opening the hearts of the people who watch you. So please, if you have a chance during the next week or so, mess around with your face. You can book yourself your own free video Zoom session and take a look at what happens when you do different things, just like you do when you do different things with your body, and what happens when you put them together. You can close your hand very slowly. You can do that same thing with your face. You guys are marvelous. Your willingness to explore the beauty of the way you integrate new things into what you already have is fantastic. And I want to publicly welcome Nancy back. An absolutely hideous accident. She has no business even being out of the hospital, and she's trotting around Manhattan. We will be so glad you can dance with us again.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Healing, inspirational.
Maybe she could do something sitting in a chair.
Yeah, definitely. She's done that before. Actually, I wanted to remind you, there was a woman in Hawaii, I think, who one year did a dance in her bed. And it was one of the most amazing dances I've ever seen. So no limitation has to stop you from expressing yourself in dance. It really doesn't. And we will help.
Thank you.
All right, you guys are a joy to my heart. Your dances are wonderful, and they're just getting rich. I'm looking forward so much to next week. And please feel free to let me know if there's something you want to talk about or you want to do together. I'm always here. Okay. Many thanks. And we got through it with the music on this computer. I love this little computer. I'm so grateful. But I'll be glad to get the bigger screen back. Everybody stay warm. Terry, you especially. And I hope to goodness you get your heat back.
Yeah.
That's absolutely okay. And I will see you on Tuesday. Or Friday. This is Tuesday, right?
That's correct.
Let me know if there's any problem you want to address or anything you'd like to do with me. Also, again, be sure that you know whether you want to have your glasses on or off when you're going to dance for the final taping. And let's do that as soon as possible. And play with your light so that you get it just the way you want it, day by day. Okay?
Okay.
Love you guys. You're absolute wonders. And I will see you very soon again. Take care. Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Good
Bye
night.
bye.
Bye, thanks.
Love you.